Hey, what's up everybody? It's Zach with the Mighty Electron. It is the beginning of March, which means another entry in the spreadsheet video. So February's numbers were pretty interesting, kind of expected. I'm not going to go through all of these because quite frankly, it's a spreadsheet and going over line by line is pretty painful. But really, it's just the depreciation that I want to point out at, because that's our biggest expense for the Highlander. I'm sorry, that's our biggest expense for the Tesla. Then the Highlander, the fuel is going to be the biggest expense. So as you can see, for the Tesla, depreciated $325 in February, and the Highlander was $138. That's back to where kind of I was expecting. I mean, January, where the Tesla went up in value, that's just crazy. That never happens. So I'm expecting a lot more of these $325 months. That's a little typical. Fuel though, Highlander was $104, and in electricity, the Tesla was $26. These numbers are kind of what I was expecting. Quite frankly, a little bit lower. I was expecting to spend more fuel in February. A couple things happened though. Number one, the price of fuel didn't go up like I thought it would. And number two, we spent about 3 or 4 days out of town, 4 or 5 days out of town, so I wasn't driving. So that's why those numbers I think are a little closer than, or I guess the Highlander was a little cheaper than I thought it would be. Now, if you bring in the Ridgeline, remember we started by a hypothetical Ridgeline, man, Ridgeline lost $825 in depreciation. Holy smokes, that's a rough month. Fuel was $122 for the Ridgeline. Man, glad I didn't buy a Ridgeline. That's expensive. So you can see the chart there where the Ridgeline just dominates everybody, and that's all in depreciation. Now that we have 2 months worth of data, we can move to a line chart. So here you can see the Ridgeline is the most expensive one, coming in at just around $2,800, and then the Highlander is right there. I'm sorry, the Highlander is the bottom, Model S is in the middle. I was a little surprised when I put the data into the line graph and that the Tesla is diverging from the Highlander so much. Again, I think that has to do with the cost of fuel not being as much as I thought it would be. And I didn't drive that many miles in February because of going out of town. And I mean, those are the two things that hopefully will make the Tesla work to the advantage. But I tell you what, for the next 6 or 7 months, the Highlander, I think, will continue to be less expensive than the Tesla because, boom, it's motorcycle season. So we're back on the DS, on the Zero DS. I'm pretty excited about that just because it feels good to drive electric and it feels good to ride a motorcycle again. That's not going to make a great story for the Tesla, but it is what it is. We're not trying to make good stories. We're trying to figure out what the reality is. So check in next month. We'll keep these updates flowing. And until then, we'll see you around.